My name is Gioffre. The name of our organization is Catena Motor Car Corporation, and I am the service director. Well, these positions are deemed essential because vehicles need to be maintained and operational for everybody, especially now more than ever, whether it is a first responder or anybody else. Your vehicle is vital to your existence. It has to be maintained and properly functioning in order for people to do their daily routines. Our demands have not changed at Catena Motor Car. We're looking 5 steps ahead. So we will always look at candidates, regardless of the situation at hand, to build for the future. This might not be so for a lot of organizations, but that's just how we feel about it now. We understand there is going to be a slowdown a little bit, but in order to build for the future, we need to think a few steps ahead. And we haven't changed our philosophy on what we're doing with these young men and women. What we look for when hiring new technicians, especially the young apprentice technicians coming out of a program like UTI, is we want good people. We want professionalism. We look at attitude. We want people that are going to blend into our culture well and adapt and grow and truly appreciate the opportunity they're going to be given. We will give them everything to be successful. We just want good people to make sure our work culture and our work atmosphere is stellar, continuous. That's more important to me. Character and attitude and drive are the 3 biggest things for me and for the rest of our managers. That's something that cannot be taught. My advice to UTI grads and aspiring technicians is to be hungry. Do whatever you can to be successful. Really embrace what you have. Take your schooling seriously and do everything you can to separate yourself from the competition. You want to be the best informed you can be about a product, about a manufacturer. So just embrace it and really put the time in. What you get is what you give. And that's true to everything. The way our skilled technicians stay on top of the newest technology is every manufacturer has training, whether it be web-based or instructor-led off-site. We are very diligent about making sure all of the web-based training is done as soon as it comes out. That's to keep them as fresh as possible. We also send all of our guys out to instructor-led training with the manufacturers, and we are mandated to do that to a certain degree. We like to go above what they ask or what they require to be certified because we want our guys to be as knowledgeable as possible. Again, everything that's web-based is the technician's responsibility. They want to learn and progress. They have to put the time in. We monitor and we actually demand it, but we prefer having them take the initiative and go through it themselves. Everything that they need to stay on top of the technology that's emerging, we'll give to them. UTI prepares their graduates to enter the workforce by allowing them to meet with, other than their training and their vocation at the institutes, the campuses, obviously that's first and foremost, but they also allow the students to speak with and see the businesses and dealerships out there that they're going to be hopefully working for. They get a feel for what they're walking into, they get a feel for what we're looking for, and for us as well, we get a feel for what's coming out. So we can guide them as well. The schooling is done on the campus and that's the way it should be, that's first and foremost, but they also get a broader spectrum with the career fairs to see what is out there and what's going to be expected of them once they get done with schooling. So UTI prepares them technically and we pick up the rest. We recruit from UTI because of the long-standing reputation that they have. They're a very good organization. We've had great success with their students in the past. We have a very good rapport with the instructors and the administrative staff, so we know what we're getting. They know what we expect. We've seen their training, we've seen it live, we do all the career fairs, and we're very comfortable with how they're preparing these young men and women for the future. We see the industry evolving rapidly. 5 to 10 years might be too far down the line. With electric cars out now for most manufacturers, hybrids have been out for quite a while. Telematics in most of the vehicles, where one wire is controlling multiple different features in the vehicle. It's evolving yearly. Everything is coming out and all the manufacturers want to be on top of everybody else. So we need a very analytical mind coming into this field, as opposed to just having hand skills. You need to be a thinker, and sometimes need to think outside the box. But with the addition of the online classes and training through your programs, especially now during these times, they don't have another outlet. They have to find something and have something that they can stay consistent with. And the online training is going to separate, again, like I said before, the young men and women that want to do this and really want this, because they're going to be the ones that are going to go on there and take these classes and really kill it. You know, they're going to get what they give. They have to stay fresh. They have to stay doing something until they can actually get back to schooling or get into one of the organizations or a dealership like ours, but they have to embrace the opportunity they have in front of them.